I'm heading down to Neverland, which is one of our baby cabins, to meet up with Torie because her and Dave just picked up a new injured monkey. It seems like it was hit by a car. Not really quite sure on all the details yet, but they just got back and it seems like it's in pretty bad shape. Is it like one of those dog cams or something? Like if I put this on top of my head? Hi, Cheryl.
You did say 16. Or did you say 16?
16.
The accents.
Not too much.
It's actually, not.
Yeah.
Blood from
bleeding
the
from the
ear,
ears, yeah.
nose, and the eye. So saying to the other, like, full workup, everything else seems okay. They're saying to the others with the cases in the head like this, they seem to go either way really quickly.
Yeah.
So he seems bright and alert now, so we'll see how we go.
He's so young.
Anticipate probably seizures at some point. It's probably 1.5 to 2.
Yes,
Boy.
That's hard to say with these head trauma. That sucks.
We know where the troop is, so we can pull him through.
Oh, really?
We can go home.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, wouldn't that be such a nice ending?
Yes.
Heading down to surgery right now. Dave and Torie just picked up another monkey. It's been a hectic day. Not quite sure what the deal with this one is. They just fetched it from the police station at a nearby town called Gravelot. I guess Torie had to climb down some hole or something to get to the monkey, but we'll find out more when we get there. I know that Cheryl the vet and Sammy are both in there right now tending to it. It sounds like the monkey is completely paralyzed in its legs, so we'll just have to see what's happening. All right. Oh, monkey.
Just waiting for the ketamine.
You yell at me for wearing my shoes again?
I would never yell at you, Carl. I love and respect everything that you do.
So you had to climb down a hole?
Well,
Yeah, what was that about a pit?
so it was like, I don't know, it's hard to I've got a video. It's just like 2 buildings, but they were below ground level, so between the building and the floor level there's a gap. So I had to jump down there and pick her up. Him up.
Come to find the monkey. Oh. You on the right spot.
Yes. I felt the Sybil.
Ah, I'm Dave.
Okay,
Pleased to meet you.
Hi, Torie.
Okay.
Okay, where does the monkey come from?
Yeah, yesterday when we knocked off, that's what I think when the meeting. He was with He said he was telling him that it seems as it was short that side because there are white people that side. So he brought it here.
Okay, so it's just that sometimes if we can fix them.
So when I phoned, it was lying there. When I went to call Yago,
Yeah.
and then it went that side. I had to go and fetch it and put it back in.
But it looks paralyzed. It's okay, little one. It's okay.
Do we know what was going on with it in terms of the writing down details?
Suspect pellet gun,
Okay.
but I'm not sure yet.
Is it just the legs? There's no other...
Shot on the neck as well.
Is there one under his chin too?
Hello. No, I think that's just blood off of the shoulder. Yeah. So we can't use his back legs at all. But I mean, like we've seen, we've got 3 cases recently where they've come in paralysed with no reason why, and it recovers.
Just emergency shutdown protocol for vervets.
Turn everything off and on again.
Yeah. Turn the bottom half off until everything else goes better.
Reroute.
Yeah. So a pellet like that, would it need to hit the spine in order to cause that sort of paralysis? Could it be nerve damage? anything really.
I mean, it's weird to have nerve damage in your shoulder that makes your legs not work.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke around a little bit more and
Sometimes
see if there's more.
the actual pellet wounds are like millimeters,
Mhm.
so you don't always necessarily notice them when you're doing
Mm-hmm.
just like an initial rub down.
And if it were up here,
Mm-hmm.
you'd most likely also be paralyzed in the front limbs as well. It's possible that he was hit and then fell, and that's
I see.
why.
That's what we usually see with the blindness.
Why
is that
he would be-
secondary blindness.
Mhm.
The
Right.
shot isn't what caused him to go blind. It's the follow on from that, the falling from the tree or the fence or.
hello.
There's the pellet. It's right there.
I felt it.
Yeah.
I found it. Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's right at the surface.
Bet we can get it out.
Well, he's still.
Got more ketamine. We've got more ketamine, yeah. Back down.
So you're going
I
to
saved
open
it.
it up?
Yeah, probably just a little quick little incision. You know, pluck it right out. That's how I plan on it going.
We'll see if that happens. If they were to. Is it an actual? Gun? No, that's a pellet for sure. Whoa.
Wow.
You poor thing.
That's a big pellet.
I think that's bigger than they normally are.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Did you say you felt two? I thought it was two because it's flared.
Oh, right, yep.
Do you have any... What do you have for closures?
We have a therapist and we have chocolate.
Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't gonna do
going
it.
home. One stitched up monkey. Someone want to take that bowl of water out?
Oh, what? What's the worst that could happen?
Your stitches will get wet.
Exactly.
Everyone knows you're not supposed to get stitches wet. Hello, Blinky.
Our resident blind lady. Doing absolutely amazing. Climbed herself all the way up into that perch up there. She's even made a little hammock for herself with the the hanging blanket. Nobody put that up like that for her. It just was hanging down and somehow she hooked it onto the branches and now she's got a little hammock. But she looks pretty pleased. She's doing quite well. She's such a sweetheart. It seems like she might be named Sybil. But we'll see. For now, she's just hanging out, getting her bearings. She's eating really good, drinking really good. So we'll see how she progresses over the days.
He's been given an anti-inflammatory.
That's
been okay. It's a shame. We're not too sure. The vet says that she thinks that he'll make it because she's seen worse. And apparently in car crashes and lots of cats and dogs they can have like a damaged nerve. Can't remember what it's called, Sammy told me. And if that's like torn, then the arms will just be like flopping.
Is that what's happening with his arms right now?
No, he still has like some grip in his right hand, but his left one is still quite unresponsive, and if he wants to move, like you have to move it for him.
Oh, weird.
But he's been better and he's been worse, so we're not really sure right now. But
Yeah, it's always hard to say.
He's alive. He's alive, and
Is he still bleeding?
no, not anymore. But you can hear that he's kind of wheezing, and
Yeah.
he's probably got some like blood stuck in there.
Yeah. Heading into sick bay to check on the monkey that came in yesterday that's back legs were paralyzed. He's eating and he's drinking, which are really good signs, and he's very alert. So hopefully he'll regain some movement in his legs, just like little Tesha regained her movement in her leg, and everything will be okay. It's something that we see happen fairly often where a monkey will come in paralyzed and then just miraculously be able to start moving their legs again. But it takes time and it doesn't always work out. So we'll just have to see what happens with this little one. Look at this tree. It's got a curve in it. That's cool, right? Right? I think so. Alright. So clearly this entire vlog, man, how's my hair? Do I look funky right now? Look crazy? I don't even know. I didn't even pay attention. Anyway, it's clearly this entire vlog is going to be about these two monkeys that are all ill and whatnot. Heading down to surgery, I think, right now. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going. But the little boy who was hit by the car isn't doing the best. He's doing better day by day, but he's still having a tough time. He's been having seizures, which is never good, but he's still not eating, he's still not drinking. He's been getting syringe fed and they've been putting honey on his lips. But yeah, he's still just touch and go. How frequently has he been having seizures?
Fairly frequently. I mean, I've been down here less than an hour, and this is his 4th so far. So they seem to be getting slightly shorter in length, but they are more frequent. And a lot of it has to do with outside stimulus. So if a lot of people are walking around making a lot of noise, it sets them off.
So what we're doing now is working out the rate to give him supplementary glucose and fluids. So the glucose will help because he hasn't eaten for days, and things like hypoglycemia can cause seizures as well as brain trauma. So all of these things together, we're hoping that the glucose will help.
Let's see what we can work with. Do we have an alcohol spray?
We've got swabs.
Yeah.
If anyone watching this has lots of money and would like to send us medical supplies, that'd be great.
Can you grab my water bottle over here?
Use that like this one, and this one, and this one.
I mean, it's hard because you may be in, but there's just no. There. No blood pressure.
It's really tough over there.
It seems to get weaker as I get older.
Catching up a bean.
So that was pretty long and intense. Basically, Cheryl, our vet that's on site right now for vasectomy season, was trying to put a catheter in the monkey's arm and leg. She had to try a couple of times because with the monkeys, like, their skin is just so thick. It's blue. You can't see the veins very easily. The veins are tiny and hard to find, especially on a small monkey that size. So it really just makes it difficult for even a seasoned, trained professional to find the vein and get that catheter in there. So in the end, she just ended up injecting the glucose straight into his vein through a normal syringe, which immediately made a big difference. His eyes were opening up more. You could see that the seizures were settling a little bit and he just had more life. But she also gave him some B vitamins and gave him the B vitamins in acupuncture spots. But I mean, that's kind of a perfect example why we don't typically give the monkeys IVs, because it's just really near impossible. Luckily, this guy was pretty docile because he's been so out of it, but for the most part, it's just not something that works out. Really difficult, especially on these small ones. So we'll see how he does now that he's got all this fluid and nutrients inside of him and vitamins, but yeah, it's still a real uphill battle from here. So I've got some bad news. The little dude who was hit by the car, who has been getting all of the attention and care in the world and who's had everything possibly done for him, has just passed away. Literally just died a couple of minutes ago. It sucks. It always sucks, especially when everyone puts in so much effort and dedicates so much of their time, day and night, to someone, you know, to a living person, a living being. It's not a person, but at a certain point it starts to feel like a friend, a person that you care about. You know, it doesn't matter that it's an animal, it doesn't matter any of that. It's beyond that. It's just another living being that you're caring for and doing your best to help survive and pull through. And it sucks when this happens, but I think everybody kind of knew that obviously it could go either way, and head traumas like that are very difficult to pull through for these guys. So it's a pretty lame ending to this episode, this vlog episode, but yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. Hopefully we'll have better luck with the paralyzed monkey, and he'll start to regain some feeling in his legs. Just did some acupuncture on him yesterday. Cheryl's been learning acupuncture, so she was doing some acupuncture on him and actually gave him acupuncture in his tip of his tail, and he got movement in his tail. So that was pretty cool. So hopefully he'll get movement back in his legs and things will work out, but sadly things didn't work out for the other little guy. Yeah, so that's the end of this vlog. If you want to donate to help with medical supplies and everything, you know, because it costs money to take care of these monkeys, and we used a lot of supplies on this little guy who just passed away. So if you want to help out, you can donate. Links on the bottom of the screen, and it's also in the description below the video. Everything helps. But check back on Thursday, because that story of Ty Lee will be coming out. So see you guys next time. Thanks.